Greetings YouTube, and I am back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age. I am your host, Yoda123, and today we're going to be doing the next section of the story and exploring some brand new areas. So without further ado, let's get on into it. So we'll start by talking to this guy here, and this is going to be really annoying. It's right, guys and girls, I've gone and scratched my blooming glasses and now I can't see through my glasses very well, so it's making things a little bit frustrating. Alright, we've got a bit of a cutscene here, so enjoy.
When my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Rabanastre, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire. The announcement, you see, was Vane's suggestion. Of course, at the time I was reluctant, but I could not perceive his reasons. Now it is clear he meant to drive a wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Buzherba must stand with us. We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Buzherba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltia Sunbur Omises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle Halim.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Ah, best bring a change of clothes, too.
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen. I will not be made to hide. I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty. What do you think? A bit over the top?
In my line of work, you never know when something like this might come in handy.
I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
You can't!
Trust me, you're better off staying here.
Suppose you kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
The Dynast King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vosla's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Canelo?
Don't leave me here.
Of course not.
Then it's settled. We should leave before the Marquis realizes she's missing, like proper kidnappers.
So quite a lengthy cutscene so far to start the episode, with more to come. And as you can see, we are kidnapping the princess. Well, so-called kidnapping. And we are heading for Wraithfall's tomb, so that should be interesting. Anyway, on with the cutscenes.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet, with Judge Zecht, who led the assault, missing, the truth remains difficult to ascertain.
The long, cold years have clouded my eyes. I cannot see my own son's heart.
My lord.
This illness will claim me. So then, who is to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young, fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
The Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca. Did you never think to follow him?
I follow his every move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire. Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa. You must ensure that it does not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where he might not.
Rather be his shield. Gabranth, keep your close watch on Vane. His is the keenest blade of all.
My lord.
Do this for me, Gabranth. I could not bear to see my sons war with each other again.
Whoa. This come in handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
Across the sandsea, to the Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
So when you're in yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we
discuss
thought
it.
to bring
I'm smarter than
entertainment.
you.
Oh yeah? Says who? You want to see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
Okay, so we're now in a brand new area. And we also have a new teleport safe crystal here, so we'll go ahead and grab that one. And we have a merchant over here, which actually we're going to go and talk to him. I'm going to clear out some of this old crap that we don't need. And there is a reason why I'm doing this. And it will be made clear very shortly. How much money have I managed to raise? Well, that can go as well. I'm not using that. Right. So we've got a couple of spells here that we can grab. Starting with Cura. And we'll also grab Arrow. And Gravity. We haven't got enough money for right now, but I did manage to muster the money before, but I can't remember for the life of me how I did it. I know I got rid of that one because it's useless. And I can get rid of that one and all because I don't use that one. Just try to think what else to get rid of. You know what, we can get rid of this one as well, and the head guard. Because we're going to get better equipment than this later on in any rate, so it doesn't really matter. Right, now that we've got our spells, we're going to move on into the next area. And as this guy has just warned us about, there is going to be the potential for elementals. Right, so when you're ready from the save point here, you want to be heading west into the sandsea.
So, where exactly is Wraithwall's tomb?
Far to the west. We must first cross the Ogir Yensa, and beyond that the Nam Yensa, before we reach the tomb. An expanse of desert larger still than all of Delmasca. We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired, we stop and take rest.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look.
You are at that.
Alrighty then, so this next area is actually quite a big area, and so I'm going to probably split this between two episodes, I think. just purely so that we can explore everything as we go. And there are a few bits of loot to be had as well along the way. They don't always spawn in, but we'll try our best to get all the loot anyway. And of course we get the new enemies as well. The red tomatoes, which you might remember from one of our earlier episodes where we took on the rogue tomato hunt. Let's get 2 times on here, shall we? Get through this a bit quicker. Otherwise we'll be here for ages. And we can actually start building up our levels quite a bit as well as we go through here. So at the moment we're all sort of roughly around the same level here, so we'll build up a few of our characters and then we'll switch them around, I think. So when you're ready, you want to make your way up here. In fact, actually, no we're not. I've just realised I've potentially missed a chest. There should be one over... yeah, there it is. And we get 235 gil. Now we want to make our way up the ramp here. And if you didn't get the sleep spell from the previous area that we did, you can get it from here as well. So we now have the map. We'll also grab this one as well. And that gives us the map for the sandsea, which is the second part. And now that I have both maps, I can pretty much show you what I mean by how big an area it is that we're dealing with. In today's episode, I'm going to try to cover all of this if I can. I'll go as fast as I can to try and keep it as short and simple as I can. And then in the next episode, we'll cover the second part. But we'll see how it goes. Wow, we're being parried quite a bit. So we should be able to form some pretty good chain links along here, I reckon. We'll see how it goes. Oh, we've lost man. There we go. Wow. Our team really is taking a bit of a beating, isn't it? Tell you what, let's chuck some potions out here if we can. Oops, I cast that on the wrong person. There we go. Why is my team struggling so much? What's going on? Hang on a minute. No, I have been spending all my license points and everything. I'll put it down to a blip. Right, let's have him out for a bit, because he's clearly not helping. Oh, I know why. It's because I had her in my party last time, and I trained him alongside Ash. That's why I'm struggling. Crying out. Why is her gambits turned off? How did that happen? There we go. Oh my god. Okay. Let's sort Ash out a second because something's not right here. Well, for a start, you can switch to your pole. Let's take a look at those gambits of yours as well while we're at it. That's why she's been prioritised to use bloody potions. Right, let's move on, shall we? Hopefully now we should get things a little bit back on track. Hopefully.
A construct to draw oil from the ground. Abandoned many years now, it seems.
Did Dalmaskans build this?
No, the Rosarians. Their empire lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia. Heedless of the kingdoms caught in their midst. Dalmasca, Nabrodia, Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and pray for light winds.
Vossler, why are you here?
Imagine my surprise when upon my return to Bogerba, I find both you and the Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Balthier is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rassler died, when her throne was taken. Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the Knight's path. The Lady Ash?
We should leave this place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
Something far worse.
I see. So the Dawn Shard does lie in King Wraithwall's tomb. The Marquis sympathizes with your plight, yet the Empire perches as a carrion bird on his shoulder. He can keep whispers of your abduction silent for only so long.
Yes. Tell me, Vossler, what have you accomplished?
We leave at once. This is Urutan Yensa territory, and they are unfond of visitors. Looks like we've attracted the wrong sort of attention. Let's quit this place while we still can. Move!
Vossler! Have you found the means to restore Dalmasca?
First, we must claim the Dawn Shard. It all begins with that.
Okay, so we're now joined by Vossler as a guest party member, which should help us out a lot with our training, I reckon. So without further ado, let's keep moving. There we go, much better. Ah, a trap. Guys, stay still. Ooh, ancient sword. Now that is useful. That'll be a bash weapon in our case because he's our knight. We'll go ahead and give him that. We're doing a lot more damage with that one. Oh, blimmin' traps. Sometimes even with Libra on, when you can actually see those traps, it's still sometimes inevitable that you're going to step on the damn things. Right, here we have some new types of enemies. So we'll start our new chain link now. Oh, gained our first level as well, that's always useful. And also, soon we will be able to select our second job roles as well, which will help us out even further. We're going to break our chain link a bit here, unfortunately, but I want the treasure. Oh, yes, a word of advice as well. If we manage to find a save point on our travels, well, I say a save point, a merchant rather, I do recommend grabbing some handkerchiefs, as one of the areas that we've got coming up, the enemies like to chuck oil on us, and, well, to be honest, it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. Oil plus flame equals walking night light. But I suspect you probably already knew that. So I'm hoping now we should start to gain some decent level ups now as we go. Golden armlet. And the golden armlet, if I remember correctly, doubles the amount of license points that we obtain. Or the person wearing it will have double license points. But to be honest, when I did my last playthrough, I didn't use it at all. I still gained just as many license points without it. So let's divert ourselves this way a second and just clear out this bit. Alright, where are we at? Okay, so I'm going to try to follow the route that I did last time. That way I'll cover everything. So we want to be going this way. And remember, as you build up your chain links, the more rare loot will drop. The higher the chain link goes. Trying to get my bearings now. This place can be so confusing. So there are multiple exits to this area, but only one of them leads to where we want to go. The rest of them all lead to a place called the Xanthian Cavern, which at the moment we are not high enough level to deal with. I recommend being at least level 35 to 40 before dealing with that area. Wow, some of these enemies are starting to become a tad challenging now, but we will continue to push forward. Ash, would you stop casting your potions for 2 seconds so I can grab this treasure, please? There we go. Right. So that leads to the Xanthian Caverns. Well, like I said, we're going to leave that area for now. What's down this way then? Let's have a look. So sometimes you can get a chest spawn here, but right now we don't have one. So it hasn't spawned in for us. And when I say us, I mean my party here. Right, let's clear out this top section. Ooh, getting caught on the traps now. Oh, there's another level up as well, that's helpful. Like I said, we're getting some good levels in now, which is what we want. Just be warned, these guys like to play with the sleep spell. Oh, damn. Got a wyvern attacking us now. Wow, that was interesting. It attacked us and then sodded off. Ooh, healing rod. So that will be Penello. Does she have what she needs to wield it? No, she doesn't. I wonder if we can unlock that for her. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can't find it. There it is. Right, we'll have to build up our license wall to reach it. See if I've got enough points to get it. Yeah, we've got enough points, it's all good. Right, we'll go ahead and equip that to Pinello then. One hit regen. Right. So if we have a look at our characters here now, we can see that they're all gaining quite a few levels here. I think we'll get Van up a couple more levels and then we'll switch him out for Balthier perhaps, and we'll keep working it that way so that they all stay sort of level pegging, I think. 1 minute. Let's have a look, see what's down here as well while we're at it. So this one's got haste on it, so we best take this one out first. Oh, giant ass fish. I think generally right now what's letting Van down is the lack of HP that he's got. The problem is I haven't been able to give him any HP off the license board because I haven't been able to find it. It's on there, I just haven't been able to get to it. One moment, guys and girls. Right. Where were we? Sorry about that, guys and girls. I don't like to keep people waiting when it comes to replying to texts and things, especially this particular person, as she's very important to me, and I'm, well, trying to build a relationship with her, so I can't afford to screw up. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, so right, so we're going to work our way across this top area now, try and claim a few more treasures, gain a few more levels as we go as well. Let's clear this little section first, I think. Ooh, ouch. Now this is another prime example of what else these traps can do. As you can see, we've had 2 characters that have now been silenced. However, I have got the means to get rid of that, so it's not too big of a deal. When Ash wants to catch up, that is. And we've also got a character that's been put to sleep. Do I have any... Oh, sugar, no I don't. Okay, we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. I did not mean to attack myself, I meant to attack Bash. Never mind. He woke up on his own. Just as I went to swing for him, that's a little bit annoying. Ooh, reflect. I forgot about that. So that's another spell added to our black magic spell list. I think it's a black magic spell. So as I said before, if you're aiming to get all the spells and techniques and you're doing as I do, then you will get them all. Well, hopefully you'll get them all, providing I can remember where they all are. So where are we at? That is an elemental, and that's going to hurt if we try to take that on. Let's go back this way and check out this section over here, and we'll try to dodge the elemental, I think. So our team is most definitely not ready to deal with that just yet. So as you can see, we're coming up against some particularly tough enemies now. While we are just about dealing with them, they are still hitting relatively hard. Great, Van just stepped on a trap and almost blew us all to pieces. What level is Van now? He's level 14. How much has he got to go till he gets to his next one? Well, not that much. I think what we'll do is we'll get him to level 15, and then I think we'll pull him out and put Penello or Balthea in. Give him a break. So as long as we don't attack the elemental, we're fine. I want that treasure, thank you. Well, this is not going so well. We've got one character that's asleep, one that's dead. There we go. Just about back on our feet now, I think. Oh, I've missed a bit. How have I missed a bit? So, oh, there's a treasure there as well. Goodness gracious me. What is it? Serious? I don't think I've ever come across that before. What's that? Is that a weapon or... Let's have a look. It is a weapon. Oh, it's a gun. Okay. That's probably why I've not really paid much attention to it then. I generally don't use the guns very often. That's probably what that's all about then. So it's another level gained. And I have gone into 4 times for a moment to try and speed this up a little. Come on, Van, I need you to level up already. I need you out of the way. Oh, there's another treasure. 2 treasures even. So I'm assuming that first one we picked up is probably a bit of armor, perhaps? It is. It's a heavy armor 3, which I'm thinking is probably going to be Bash's, but he hasn't got it unlocked yet. But that's fine, we can hang on to that for now. We might be able to put that to good use later. Right, let me get a look at the map, see where we're at. Yeah, we want to go that way. We're almost there now, guys and girls. And we'll be able to bring this episode to an end, and then that's the Ball Lake part of the journey done. Almost. Well, half of it done. Still, we found some good trinkets along the way, so it's not a complete Ball Lake. Golden shield. Wow. I did not pick that one up last time. That must have been one that did not spawn in for me last time. Could it be? Yes, he's finally gained that level I wanted him to gain, so he can now retreat for a bit. Let's bring our mage in, shall we? No, oh bollocks, I just cast that on the wrong one. Oh, that's annoying. Well, I meant to give that to Bloomin' Penello so she could use her white mage magic, but... oh dear. I think we can manage. Actually, what we could do is, if we go to Penello's board, let me see if I can find... I'm looking for a specific ability. Where is it? That's the one I want. And what charge will allow us to do is recover MP whenever we're out. We don't really need her attacking right now, so we'll take that one out. So what we'll do is we'll just change this around. And we'll equip deal with charge. Now she'll be able to recover some MP, and then she'll be able to use her cure spell. In fact, actually, do you know what? I've just realised we've got cure, haven't we? So we don't need cure anymore. We can up it to cure up. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. Right. We'll double back on ourselves here so we can get around the traps. The last thing we want is to get taken out by traps. Whew, that was a scrap and a half. So potentially now with the charge ability we've got an infinite supply of MP for Penello. Provided she's successful with her charges, of course. Sometimes they do fail. And there is a price to be paid if you fail to get charged to work. And that is, it will reduce your MP temporarily to 0. We'll check out this side first. Is there anything down there? Nope. Right. Not that great a find. I had hoped to find some better stuff than just that, but well, we still have this bottom area to check out as well, so let's have a look. See if there's anything down here. More of these guys spawning back in, but that's fine. It's more trading for us at the end of the day. Right. So if I just pull up the map, what I'm aiming to do now is cover this section here, come back over to here, come down, and then along here and out this exit over here. Or at least that's the plan anyway. It's pretty much the route that I did last time. And it covered everything and got most of the... well, I got all the treasures that spawned in anyway, at least. Oh yeah, that's fine. Sorry guys, just getting my bearings a minute. We're possibly going to break our chain link in a second. Possibly, I'm not sure. Oh no. Let's get rid of that slow status. We don't want that. That's just going to get in our way. Ooh, an ether. Cool. Well, that just busted our chain link. Oh well. Not to worry. Not this again. Let's go this way, shall we? Uh-oh, I think we have as well. Oh no. Get out of my way. Run! We accidentally pissed off an elemental. How did that happen? She got silenced. Goodness gracious me. Oh, okay. Penelo's going to use Rage. We'll save our Phoenix Downs then. Right, where am I? So I've legged it up that way to get out of the way, haven't I? Right, hopefully if we run back through now, the elemental should have gone. Yes, it has. Whew, that was a close call. He must have literally just accidentally clipped it. That's the only thing I can think of. Really piling those levels on now, which is good. You know what? I think what we could do here is drop Bash out and perhaps get... Let's get Fran in there. Right, so now that we've explored both of those sections, what we'll now do... Ooh, elemental... Right, I'm going to slow this timer down a second. As I thought, the elemental's gunning for us again. I'm going to try and get around it somehow. What we'll have to do is just try and stay ahead of it as best we can. That's the answer. Right, I'm going to bring the episode to an end here, purely because I've just hit my limit on my recording capacity. This episode's now going to be a good hour long, so we'll call it a Christmas special, I think. And we'll wrap things up in the next episode, which I'm going to be recording shortly, because I'm doing these ones back to back, ready for the Christmas period. as it could be a little while before I record again, depending on what time I have. So if you've liked what you've seen in this video, then hit that like button, let me know in the comment section, or be subscribed to my channel, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye for now.